Welcome to the Weekend Initiative, IGN's regular look at how best to squeeze every last bit of goodness from the next 2 days of your leisure time. This week we'll be following the downward spiral of M. Night Shyamalan's career with the release of The Last Airbender. EA has 15 seconds to convince you why you should care about Madden 11, but first we take a look at PlayStation Move, put it through its paces and find out what our experts really thought of Sony's rival to the Wii.
First impressions of the Move are that it's a really nice looking bit of kit.
The hardware itself is weighty, well designed.
It works well, it's solid. It takes a little while to set up. The whole calibrating every time that you're doing stuff between sports or games or whatever, it takes a long time.
Sports Champions is the thing we've been playing most by virtue of it being the only game we've got.
I feel like I've played some of those games before on the Wii really.
It doesn't have the charm of Wii Sports.
They've shown off what the Move is capable of, but they haven't really drawn me in.
We've been here before, we've seen it before, it's nothing new.
While it does seem to be more responsive and like on another level to the Wii, it still doesn't seem that big a stretch that I wasn't blown away by what I saw.
I really like the accuracy, that's a big draw for me, and the fact that it measures depth as well.
The novelty kind of wore off quite quickly, but I think that might have been because the games I was playing felt like I'd played them all before.
It's not that much different from the Wii, to be quite honest.
There's no getting around it, this is a Wiimote.
Theoretically it does the same kind of stuff, it's more accurate. The games that I've seen so far, pretty much what you would expect to see on Wii. The biggest difference is the accuracy, but you know, most people, I don't think really care about that.
Yes! We'll be taking a closer look at Move launch game Sports Champions later in the show. Now let's get Chris's opinion of M. Night Shyamalan's latest blockbuster.
What is this?
Anyway, Fire Nation is here.
The Last Airbender is, as the title suggests, a film all about bending. The story revolves around a kid who can bend air, and his mates who can bend various other things. With unintentionally hilarious lines like "she's a bender" and "we plan to suppress all bending," this is a contender for best film about bending ever made. But Last Airbender isn't a comedy, and as a straightforward fantasy film, it's god-awful. The script, performances and dialogue are terrible, the 3D gave me a headache, and the whole thing looks like it's been shot through a camera lens smeared in mud. Worse still, it's boring, and director M. Night Shyamalan fails to capture any of the tension or drama of the animated show on which it's based. So if, like me, you're the type of person that finds people repeatedly saying the word bender funny, this is a must-see. Everyone else, avoid this one like the plague.
So it's a big thumbs down for The Last Airbender then. Now over to the 15-second pitch, and this week, Madden 11.
Hi, I'm Phil Fraser, senior producer for Madden NFL 11, and what makes this version the best version ever is our brand new game flow system. Plays are chosen for you based on authentic NFL game plans, and games get done in half the time. On top of that, we have Gus Johnson, our brand new play-by-play guy, 3 versus 3 online.
To finish this week's show, we return to Sports Champions, the PlayStation Move game that promises to show those glitzy ones off in all their neon glory.
If you're to believe the Sports Champions trailer, you'd think firing arrows with ball-clenching accuracy using the Move is a cinch. If nauseatingly chirpy kids can outshoot Robin Hood, anyone can, right? In reality, it's much trickier, especially under pressure, and rather than nailing a bullseye every time, you're likely to fumble for your next arrow while your opponent fills his target with more holes than a pincushion. Acing serves and hitting blistering forehands in table tennis is just as bewildering at first, too. Success coming more from waving the wand around like a fly swat than employing any degree of skill. But with practice, Sports Champions is a surprisingly enjoyable and accurate demonstration of what Move can do. It doesn't take long before it becomes instinctive enough so you're able to rattle off a dozen arrows in a matter of seconds, each one piercing the bull. Gladiator Duel hints at what the sword controls in Skyward Sword could be too, but bokeh and beach volleyball are little more than fillers. The most enjoyable of the 6 events is disc golf, although there's not that much to differentiate it from Frisbee in Wii Sports Resort. And that is Sports Champions' biggest problem. It feels like you've seen everything before, which kind of makes it feel redundant. Here's hoping Move's other launch games offer something fresher.
That's it for another Weekend Initiative. Next week we'll be coming to you from Gamescom in Germany. Till then, stay safe. So it's a big thumbs down for The Last Airbender.